Have you ever felt like something invisible was holding you back? You know exactly what to do, yet somehow you just don't do it. You blame laziness, lack of motivation, or a bad day. But here's the truth. It's not laziness. What's holding you back is a mental barrier, something hidden inside your mind, quietly shaping your choices and keeping you stuck. Today we're going to uncover the invisible forces that trap us, and more importantly, how to break free. By the end of this episode, you'll have a practical, science-backed strategy to challenge your old beliefs and take control of your actions. We all carry invisible limits, beliefs we rarely question but that quietly guide almost everything we do. Maybe you've thought, I am not disciplined enough. I've always been bad with money. I just can't focus. Sound familiar? Here's the catch. These aren't facts. They're stories. Stories we've repeated so many times, our brain starts treating them as truth. And because our brain values consistency, it acts to protect those stories, even when they're holding you back. Think of your brain like a default autopilot. It's trying to keep life predictable, safe, and easy. That's helpful in some ways, but it can also trap you in patterns that no longer serve you. These self-limiting beliefs are like invisible handcuffs, and here's why they exist. They often come from three sources. First, fear. See fear of success, fear of change, fear of being judged. Your brain thinks, if I step up, I might fail, or people might expect more of me, so it quietly holds you back. Second, comparison. We can't help looking at other people. If someone else is ahead, it triggers a sense of inadequacy. I'm behind, so I might as well stay safe. Third, past experience. Maybe once you didn't quite make the grade, a project failed, a goal slipped away, and your brain whispers, this will happen again. Here's the neuroscience twist. These patterns are rooted in our ancient survival-oriented brain. Our ancestors didn't need to track personal growth or measure long-term success. Their brains were focused on surviving the day, finding food, avoiding danger, and keeping safe. If effort didn't produce an immediate benefit, it was wasted energy and potentially risky. Fast forward to today, that wiring shows up as confirmation bias. Confirmation bias is one of the most powerful, invisible forces holding you back. Imagine you believe you're not creative. Every time you solve a problem in a new way, make a smart decision, or come up with a useful idea, your brain ignores it. Meanwhile, every small mistake or overlooked opportunity feels like proof you were right all along. Your brain filters reality to match your old story. This doesn't just apply to creativity. It shows up at work. Maybe you forget the praise from your boss but dwell on a single critique. Even in money decisions, we often notice losses more than gains. Buying something that dips immediately can feel like a failure, even if the long-term trend is positive. It all comes back to our ancient brain wiring, built to survive the day rather than plan for tomorrow. Confirmation bias also affects daily habits, focusing on failures while overlooking successes, which reinforces old limiting beliefs that no longer serve you. Here's a simple experiment. For the next day, write down every small success, even tiny ones. Did you solve a problem creatively? Finish a task you normally procrastinate on? Take a step toward a personal goal. By the end of the day, you'll see the old belief is not the full picture. So how do you break free from mental handcuffs and tackle confirmation bias? Here's a simple three-step process. Step 1. Catch the belief. The next time you hear yourself say, I can't, or I'm not, pause. Write it down. Bring it into the light. Awareness is the first step toward change. Step 2. Challenge it. Ask, is this always true? When has it not been true? Maybe there was a time you focused really well, or completed something successfully despite your doubts. Challenge the story your brain tells you. Step 3. Replace it with the truth. Say it out loud. I am learning, I am improving. I can grow with effort. Then take one small action that proves this new belief. Every time you act differently, you weaken the old wiring in your brain. Over time, the handcuffs loosen. This doesn't just help with confidence or focus. It applies to money, career, and long-term goals too. Your brain's instinct to avoid risk and prioritize short-term safety can make you hesitate on a career move. ignore smart opportunities, or even react emotionally to financial decisions. By recognizing your biases, you can make choices more intentionally, weigh long-term outcomes rather than react to fear or old stories. Once you start breaking your mental barriers, your focus sharpens. You start noticing what's possible instead of what's impossible. But here's the challenge. In today's world, distractions are everywhere, and it's easy to scatter your energy. Remember, your brain is powerful, but you are in charge. Catch the belief, challenge it, and replace it. The invisible barriers aren't as strong as you think. Next time, we'll explore one-goal focus, how to stay clear, avoid mental overload, and achieve real results without burning out. Thanks for watching.